As for the Jaguars, man, I was saying last week, the guys are in that room, right? The guys who went to the playoffs 2 years ago and were, I keep bringing it up, but that's the point by which they've lost every game. When Trevor went down, right? And Christian Kirk went down.
Yeah, they were 9-3, and if they won, they would have been the 1 seed in the AFC last year.
Right.
Yeah.
And
they lost to Jake Browning.
And they haven't won since.
Haven't won since.
To this point.
Yeah.
I don't like they're all in that room, including the coach.
Yeah.
And I thought I was looking like a genius when they were up in Houston. But, I mean, they just, in terms of closing, right? We're talking about difference between closers and not. I mean, they had a chance to go up 2 scores right there on the goal line, right there on the doorstep, and they got turned away. And
you
then,
look at what they did week 1, they should have beat Miami. Like, they could easily be 2-2.
I mean, right. And so, and since C.J. Stroud had his best game of the year.
Well, Nico Collins is unguardable.
And so he had the ball in his hands to end the game. Yeah. Not you. And that's the problem. So after the game, Doug Pederson was asked, maybe you should call the plays. Remember we were saying that's his area of expertise. Maybe you take the headset away from your OC. And Press Taylor, here was his answer.
Is there any chance you take the headset over just to change this thing up?
For what? I thought he called a great game. We as coaches, we can't go out there and make the plays, right? It's a two-way street. So, you guys can sit here and point the finger all you want, and that's fine. Point it right at me. I can take it. Okay? I can take it. So, whatever you want to ask me, say, whatever, right, go ahead.
Man, I mean, that is such an uncharacteristic thing for Doug Pederson to say, but totally honest. I can't execute the plays. It's a two-way street. And then I think he immediately caught himself knowing what he just said, and he said, point the finger at me if you're pointing fingers. But he's not wrong. He's not wrong. They had the game right there. It's not because it was a guy called a bad game. And that's uncharacteristic, and I'm wondering if he's feeling the pressure. Certainly he gets questions about his future.
Start worrying about your status at this point or no?
My status?
Yeah. After an 0-4 start.
I mean, no. I mean, it's kind of a strange question, but okay.
Not that strange.
Well, again, as I said last week, when the owner of the team says this is the best team we've had and it's time to win, and you lose your first 4, that's the way you get got in the NFL. Certainly when, the quarterback who has been paid $55 million per is in your care, right? That's the way people get got. You want to talk about a massive home game. The Indianapolis Colts and maybe Joe Flacco are coming to town. I mean, you want to talk about must win in week 5. This is about it. Because then sort of what they're used to, which is go to London for 2 weeks and just leave all this craziness behind. If they can win this and then get on a flight and then bond together in London like this team frequently does, they can come back if they win against Chicago and New England, 3-4 with a home date against Green Bay, and here we go. Yep. Certainly before some serious meat. Again, Green Bay at Philly, home for Minnesota at Detroit, and then you got to get a little breather. The path is there. I know I'm being really peaches and cream glass half full here. But that kid, Brian Thomas, is really good. There's really some pieces there.
Yeah.
Get Ingram back healthy. Wipe that slate clean. Win one at home. Go to London. Bond together. Come back one game under you, and you got yourself a shot here.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm being pie in the sky.
But it's realistic.
I'm not saying
it's
I don't
not
think
outrageous.
what I just said is out of the realm.
Yeah, but then it goes the other way, and Doug stays in London. You know.
Oh, God, man. I hear you.
Yeah.
But there's been 5 coaches of the Khan administration, and 2 of them have been fired midseason. That's the last thing he wants to do.
Probably.
Because I'm sure they're all looking around saying, this is the plan. Like, what happened? This was the plan here. And it's better than most plans. Remember last year at one point we're like, what was it? Maurice Jones-Drew name a better quarterback, running back, receiver combination in the division or the NFL or whatever. And we were talking about it.
Yeah.
Is that 2 years ago, maybe? I don't know, man.
I mean,
It's Calvin Ridley and Travis Etienne.
Right.
And
they were
Trevor
balling.
Lawrence when they were 9-3.
They were 9-3.
And Maurice Jones-Drew is like, name me a better pass catcher, running back, quarterback combination.
Yeah. They were 9
and didn't he throw Ingram in there as well?
They were 9-3, and a tight end, and Ingram at tight end, who's missed 3 games in a row. I mean, you can really see him being absent is affecting the offense.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.